Hello everybody, welcome. So it's Ruth here at Artful Stampin'. It's Friday night, we're just gonna take it easy, do some chilled out stamping, get some lighting on here. Takes a moment for my camera to adjust. Okay, hello everyone, really nice to see you. Hi Bonnie! This is new. Yeah, gone all techie, Bonnie. I know, it's amazing. So I'm going to say a quick hello to everyone on the live, and then I'm just going to get down to it, guys, because I'm a bit late. So hi Susan, hi Shaz, hi Anne, Jodie, Sally, Margaret, Bonnie, Frederique, it's late for you. Carla, lovely to see you. I'm just going to get on and do some stamping, and let's get some blocks out. That might be helpful. And I'm not sure what colours to go for. Grab a piece of paper. Okay, I want to do kind of some grungy background first. I'm in the mood. I'm in the mood to be a bit artsy. Just kind of a bit of a free-for-all rather than going too structured, if that makes sense. That's what I'm kind of in the mood. Sorry, I can feel that I've got a lump on one of my bits of paper, so I'm just trying to figure out if I need to be concerned. There we go. Yeah, always check your paper. Check that you haven't got a lump, because it can get frustrating. Anyway, let's get down to the desk view. And let's get that up there. Oh, what's going on with my phone camera? Oh, weird. Hold on. Bear with. Something's changed. A setting has changed on it. Sorry. There we go. That's better. Okay. Right. Let's get this sorted out. Okay. There we go. Hi, Kathy. Oh, Kathy, how are you feeling? Hope you're feeling better. Hi, Louise. Hi, not staying, getting to bed. All right, my darling. Yeah, I'm on a bit late. Sorry. I'll just get some splodges down. Just gonna. Just want a few. I don't want a whole load, so I'm just gonna. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going for it. You're better than yesterday. Oh, good. Good. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Subu. Hi, Maureen. Okay, there we go. I just wanted to get some colour down. I wasn't quite sure what I wanted, so. Now, Glenna, bless her heart. Hi, Glenna, watching on the replay. She sent a message and said, I can't watch the live tonight. So I think she's going to go a bit crazy, because look, I'm going in with the dottage right at the beginning. Don't often do this, but I just want some, I don't know, I just want something in the background. So I know sometimes you guys try and pin me down to a formula of what I do first, and what you know, what's the best way to tackle it. There isn't. Just sometimes you just have to go with the flow and where your heart is telling you. And this is what I fancy doing tonight. I just fancy making marks on paper and see where that takes us. I'm not, yeah, randomish. Then I've got this stamp here. So this is from Perched in a Tree. This is from the mini catalogue, and I particularly like the texture and dottage on this set. It's quite superb. Love a little soft sea foam. Yes, me too. It's one of my favourite colours. It's very delicate. I'm going to use a little bit of Mint Mac. Thanks, darling. Yeah, it's because it's true. I don't always know what I'm doing. Sometimes I do. Okay, so just want to say, for those of you who have been my customers in, hold on, I've got to get this right, May and June, if you spent over £50 with me, so that includes, yeah, my European customers as well. So if you spent over, I guess it's about 65 euros, 70 euros, you will be getting an automatic invitation to my Zoom event on Tuesday. And I've been designing, so basically I present 4 cards and I send you all the details of what you'd need to make those 4 cards. And I go through it with you on Zoom, and I will send you, details of what you need. Now, I will say ahead of time, the focus will be on 2 stamp sets. It will be on Blessings of Home and Wildlife Wonder. So I'm designing 2 cards with this stamp set, and I'll be designing 2 cards with this stamp set. However, I'm designing the cards in a way that you can, if you don't have these stamp sets, you can interchange. You can do, I probably will do some kind of fancy fold for this. So the principles of the fancy fold can be applied to other stamps. Also, the cards that I've designed for this one, I have to say I really do like them. Might give you a little sneak peek. They are, if you've got other florals that are similar, you will be able to do it. So yes, now if you have not been my customer, if you haven't attended any of my classes in May and June, then you can attend the class, but it costs £20. If you have shopped with me but not quite to the £50 mark, or you have come to one of my classes, so my classes are usually £20, for just £10 you can attend that class. So I know it's not going to appeal to everybody. It's, I guess, going to mainly appeal to people who do have those stamp sets or are planning to get those stamp sets. So let me know if you're interested. If you're not my customer and you are interested in attending that event on Tuesday, let me know. I think one person has already who's attended one of my classes. But if you are my customer and you spent over £50 in May and June, then you are automatically going to get an invitation. So you do not need to contact me. Okay, I quite like that. I really like how you can have this sort of more solid mint macaron, solid stamp, and then you can use the dottage to soften the edges of it. Does that make sense? Okay. I like it. Right. So the other stamp set that I got out was Botanical Layers, because I really like this leaf and I haven't used it a huge amount, but I quite like the idea of just stamping that in quite a pale colour to start off with and then build it up. You're funny, Linda. Floral? Do any of us have florals? Hi, Janice. Bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. Janice. Ça va? Sorry I've gone quiet, I'm just enjoying the leafage. Can you guys see it okay? Is that lighting? Mint macaron and soft seafoam. Soft seafoam, yep. Oh, I have a little pile to the side of me. Okay, now I think I do want to add some more leafage. Oh, poor Baba Shaz. You like it just as it is? Well, you could just stop there if you wanted to, yeah. But you know me, Bonnie. You know me. I can't stop there. No. Sacrilege. Janice is going to be about 6 weeks and we'll be off to New Orleans. That's come around so quick. We've sorted out our visas, haven't we? So hopefully the border guards are going to let us in. More is more, absolutely. Yes, yes, yes. More is more. I'm wondering whether to up it now a little bit. Go for another green. What about a bit of soft succulent? I think a bit of soft succulent, I think. Now I have got plans to put flowers and butterflies on this. This is just the background. Oh, need a little bit more on there. I wonder if this just needs re-inking. Hold on. Oh, I think it needs a little re-ink. Yes, Subu. We're actually going to be meeting up in London together and travelling to the airport together and staying a night, the night before, and then travelling together. Yeah. We're going to be there for each other, aren't we, Janice? So make sure I get on that plane on time. Right, I'm just going to shove some of this ink in, get it all mixed in. Okay, let's see if that makes a bit of a difference. So that was the pre-inked one, re-inked, and that's the re-inked. So you can see the difference that's made. So if you do get to the point where you're thinking, oh, my colours are a little bit dry or they're a little bit faded, consider getting the re-inkers and just popping a bit of ink on to freshen it all back up again. Does it make such a difference? Oh, Gina, you just, you know, you come on here and you just make us all dribble with your dinner tales. I love it. Don't stop. Hi, Anne. Thank you, guys. Anne's been making some delightful cards over on Artful, well, making them at her house and then sharing them on Artful Stampin Space. Yeah, so thank you everybody who has been sharing. Sorry, I haven't been as diligent getting on there to comment on people's creations, but I do see them pop up. Life just got a little bit hectic for me, to be honest, and I have moments where I just need to take a breath and yeah, try and set priorities, you know, so that I can get different things done. For example, I know that I've got 5 wreaths sitting here that I need to send out to folks, but I've just had to prioritise a little bit. So I'm a cooking machine. So I know that's probably not your accent, but I just read it that way. Yeah, you keep doing it. Okay, so I wanted to put this flower, but I am afraid it's, that the texture might be a little bit too fuzzy, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to go for something quite dark. And I'm wondering whether to go in with Starry Sky. I did have it, yeah, I had it out earlier. Ooh, maple barbecue sauce. Oh, I like maple syrup on anything. Oh yeah, maple syrup is just awesome, isn't it? Right, I'm going to put this down, but I'm wondering whether I'm going to have to pop something else in here as well. Reminds me of fireworks. Green galaxies. Yeah, Soupy. Yeah. Thank you, Jodie. We've got Judy and Jodie. Now I need a smaller flower, I think, dotted in and around. So I could go for that little wee bell-like one. In, ooh, do I go for a bit of Orchid Oasis? Because they are happy cousins or happy siblings, this Orchid Oasis and Starry Sky. I like food. I think we're going to like New Orleans food. I was waiting to see what you did to, with that centre. Which centre? Bonnie? Oh, Vicky's had her breakfast. What's Vicky had for breakfast? You had a bacon sarnie? My husband's doing sausage and bacon at the men's breakfast at church tomorrow morning. So we have supplies. Supplies in the house. Now, you know how much I love these centres. I need something really quite dark to stamp in the centre of these. I could do Night of Navy, but I'm wondering whether to go for Evening Evergreen. Well, I could go black. I'm going to try Evening Evergreen, but before I do it, I am going to check. Bonsoir, Frédéric. Sleep well, my darling. I'll just do a bit of re-inking. Yes, it's a bit late. Hello, Life is Art. Long time no see. How are you? Thank you. They almost look like hyacinths. Yes, I know what you mean, because hyacinths have those tiny little flowers, don't they? Little tiny things. Bacon and eggs every Saturday morning. Oh, love it. Right. Oh, yes. You guys seeing this? Oh, that's just the perfect centre for that flower. Now, any of these small flowers, you have to be quite firm but gentle. You've got to be Mary Poppins with these centres, because you've got to have enough pressure to get that ink on, but don't push too hard, because if you push too hard, you end up with distortion on the stamp. So just be gentle. Okay. I quite like the idea of just a few little, not in the dark green, but in another colour. I'm wondering whether to go back to the succulent. I could do with just dotting some of these, like they're floating in the air, yeah? Just a bit random. A bit like, you know, dottage, but not. Speaking of dottage, I think I'm going to come in with more dottage, but in the soft succulent. Just feels like it needs it. That's super pretty. Safina, that's it. Oh my goodness, you poor thing. Oh. Yes, is it better? Is your eyesight better now? Oh. Yes, keep putting in those drops. Yeah. Oh. Well, it's lovely to have you back. Right, I feel like I need something. Oh, something else blue. Could go for the butterflies, couldn't we? Just a little butterfly, I think. Declare's gonna love this. Now, the other night we talked about putting on some alcohol colour before the butterfly, because I found that if I stamped and then coloured in, because I'm not waiting for the colour to dry off, it was kind of distorting a little bit. So I'm wondering whether to put down a little bit of colour first. Okay. Oh, by the way, I have got subscriber mode on the chat, the live chat, because I didn't want to have to deal with bots tonight, I'm afraid. Oh no, not this colour. Right, I've got light Orchid Oasis here. Let me just double check what that looks like. Okay. So I'm just going to do this. I'm just trying to sort of think where I would put a butterfly on there. And I have got mint macaron. Dark mint macaron. So I'm just sort of preempting where I think I'm going to stamp the butterflies, and I'm not too bothered about it being exact colouring in. That's not the idea here. My daughter's actually bought some alcohol pens recently. Not Stampin' Up. But anyway. Yeah, and she's been playing with them for about 3 days solid so far. That's the beauty of home education, isn't it? You can decide, right, I'm just going to do colouring in for 3 days. That's fine. Especially at this age. Yeah, no, I'd love to show. I'll have to get permission from her there to show you her work. But she's been colouring in a page from one of the Joanna Basford books. I'm wondering whether to go for the slightly bigger butterfly now. No, I'll stick with this for now. Yes, we're due to have very high heat over the weekend. They've been warning people to stay cool, check on their neighbours and so on. Yep. Okay, I think that worked. Let's just think what else we could put put one. I wonder if I could fit one in here. Okay. Oh, brilliant, Elaine. Good. Good, good, good. Yeah, so for those of you who are part of the Artful Stampin community on Facebook, but perhaps would like to send and receive cards from others, there is a separate group called Artful Stampin Space Contacts. So you have to apply to join that group and ask very specific questions to do with you know, addresses and things, just so that we can, you know, keep each other safe. So yeah, if you do want to join that group, the information is on the, if you go to Artful Stampin Space and join that group first, then the link to the other one is in there. Okay, that's quite pretty. Now I'm finding this all a little bit, I don't know whether to add another colour in here, because it just feels like it needs something else. So I'm wondering whether to add a little bit of Blushing Bride, and I'm going to do it gently. I'm going to start gentle and just, oh sorry, I'm throwing blocks around over here. I'm just going to click. Oh, now I don't often use this on camera, but I do have to sing its praises. It's such a great gadget. This is the Stampin' Scrub, and if one has the space for it on your desk, they are really good for cleaning your stamps quite quickly. So the idea is that you spray with our spray cleaner one side of it, so you have one side that's damp and then you have the other side that's dry. So ideally what you do is you stamp off your stamp, you get the sort of the worst of your ink off, as it were, before using it. And it's a really quick and easy way of cleaning your stamps, because it's got, like, for want of a better description, it's got carpet-like texture in it, and so it gets into the grooves of your stamps to clean them. So if you're, you know, wondering what else could I use, what other tools do I need, the Stampin' Scrub is a good nifty little gadget to help clean your stamps. And of course, teamed with our spray, the spray is fantastic. It's quite nourishing for stamps. It's a conditioner for stamps, so I do recommend you use it for cleaning stamps. Keep them supple, just increases the longevity of them. Okay, so the pink has just softened the blue a little bit, but I feel like I could probably get away with adding more. So there's not many, I was going to say, there's not many flowers on here that I would want to add. However, I'm wondering whether to add a little bit of pink with, yes, I have done stamp surgery, I'm sorry, just had to do it. So, right, and just check this ink pad. Oh, see, that needs a bit of re-inking as well. It's a night of re-inking, guys. So it's Friday night. I tend to slow it down with the whole, well, I say slow it down on Friday nights, but I chill out a bit more. I consciously chill out a bit more on Friday night live. Always double check what's written on your ink pad and on your reinker. Okay, because yep, I have re-inked the wrong colour in the past. However, if it does happen and you are desperate to have it back to its original colour, it's very easy to wash these pads out. Okay, so a little bit of this floral. I know it feels like a little bit of an afterthought, this, but I just felt it needed a bit of pink. It's a bit scary to do it afterwards. It's quite strong there. Got to let it calm down before I make any judgment. Well, it's quite, I have to say, it's quite cool here in Mid Wales tonight. It's not super hot. And the other night I got into bed, I thought, so normally, unless it's very warm, I am in pyjamas, I have socks on, and if it's particularly cold, I will wear a hat to bed. And the other night I was just wearing, I've changed to summer, attire now, so I'm in a nightie, and I was cold, and I put on socks. I tried cuddling up to Tom, and I was like, I need to put a hat on. I ended up putting a hat on. Because if I get cold in bed, I find it really hard to get off to sleep. I just cannot. It's like, just bugs me. So, yeah, I had a hat on the other night. Okay, that's pretty. I do like the addition of that pink. However, I feel that I need to add some delicacy now in the pink. So I'm just going to return back to this piece that I haven't used yet. Yes, I have done stamp surgery on this one too. I know. Good for you, Annie. I had a couple of really old pads that were dried out and no reinkers. I bought a different colour inker and made my own new stamp pad. Brilliant. Good for you. That's a great idea. Yes, I like this. This is a little bit more delicate. It's a nice little contrast to the stronger, whatever that is, sprig. The pink is just warming the whole design up because it was looking rather cool. I'm not going to say cold, it was just a cooler design, which, if you like it, then, if you do this for yourself, then that's fine. Keep it to that colour scheme. But for the tonight, I just fancied it being a little bit more warm. Yeah, Judy, if in the winter I've done that. Yep. Or what I do is I put the hot water bottle, I put the hot water bottle in before I clean my teeth, where my tummy is going to be. And then when I get into bed, the part where my torso is already warm. And then I push the hot water bottle down to my feet to warm me up. Right, do you think we're in need then of a little flower, a tiny flower? I don't have one in front of me. think what would be suitable. Just hold on, I'm just going to look at my collection. I'm wondering, hand-penned petals or something small like that. Oh, it's so tricky. I'm going to have to go through my catalogue and maybe find some other little flowers. There's that one there. Ooh, there's that one. It's a bit of a weird shape, but we'll try it. Take care, Subu. Lovely to see you. Thank you so much for coming. Needs more in the left of centre. Not here. Yeah. Actually, this little flower, it sort of fits in random places, which is quite sweet. You see how it sort of tucks in? I've had leaves that tuck in nicely, but I've never had a flower that tucks in nicely, so this is quite interesting. So it almost looks like it's behind things, because it's a bit of an odd little look. It's an odd little shape. But that's all right. We can make it work. I never wear socks. Hubby teases me. Running on the garage and snow, flip flops all winter. You don't wear socks? Yeah, I'm not wearing socks now. Generally, once summer comes, I try not to. But if I'm cold, they've got to go on. Oh, is Linda left a really cool Willow quote for me the other night. I'm very much looking forward to the new series of Willow. I hope I'm not going to be disappointed. I am looking forward to it. Yeah, am I missing something around here? Oh. I didn't ink it up properly. Yes, hand penned is still. I used it the other day though, so I was like trying to get away from using it again, Linda. There are some, look, there's some tiny little flat. Oh look, I've done stamp surgery here. This is a cute little one. Right, I'm just having a play now, guys. I really should finish. Oh, we've got some COVID recoverers on here. Yeah, it's tough when it goes on longer than you would like. Actually, that's quite a cute little addition, sort of pairing with this shape. Yeah, it's funny, I don't often look at this little shape, but it's a great little filler stamp. So this is Wildflower Path, and I know some of you have got this one. And I'm using, is it that one or that one? Oh, I need to clean my stamps. Yeah, I'm using the smaller one. Oh. See, that's quite a nice shape as well. Though it looks like a little miniature sort of face with like very fuzzy hair. Like, yeah. I could stamp a little face on that. Looks like a very stylised silhouette of somebody. See what I mean? Oh, custard donut. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, Shaz. Sleep when the baby sleeps. Although, yeah, she fitful. She had her medicine. Yeah, as soon as you get that Calpol down, her go to sleep. Because she'll have you up later. Right, last bit of dottage. I'm going to go with darker dottage now. This is full of dottage, this one. Lots of texture. I mean, this is proper filling the whole page design, this one, isn't it? Because remember, we added that little bit of green with the ink director paper right at the beginning. So, there we go. Yes, it's like a little thistle. Yes, definitely. It's that look to it. Although, you know what I think's missing? Stems. But I'm not sure I have a... Oh, actually, hold on. I was thinking of doing it in blue, but I don't need to do it in blue. I do it in mint macaron. I'm just going to experiment. I'm just going to have a little play. Adding the odd stem here and there. Not that you can really see it that much, but I know it's there. So I'm just sort of attaching the flowers to a stem and having them flow from the main flower. So it makes sense. That's detail for you. Have I missed any obvious ones? Yeah, I think that's it. Right, there we go. Happy Friday night stamping, guys. So let's just go over the techniques and the colours and so forth. So right at the beginning, I stamped with soft sea foam. Actually, I did direct ink to paper with soft sea foam, and then also stamped quite a bit of texture from the Perched in a Tree stamp set. So this has a really gorgeous set of dies to go with it, but you can obviously use them separately. So these two textures here are really, really, really great. It's got a really nice little branch actually, which I look forward to using that. Oh, excuse me, at a later date. And then the sentiments are beautiful. Then stamped lots of leaves from the Botanical Layers stamp set. So lots of this one and these three in particular. This one I have to admit I don't care for so much, and I think it's because it's got this really high contrast on it. I have used it, and I use it for sort of very specific scenarios, but these three are very, very much usable, especially if you just cut them those apart a bit. It does make it a little bit easier to use. So use that in the mint macaron. Then did some stamping with soft succulent. Okay, so those were the three greens that we used. Oh no, I will say we did use a bit of evening evergreen, but I'll come to that in a second. Then use Starry Sky for the main flower, a bit of Orchid Oasis, and then some Blushing Bride thrown in. So a really beautiful, very soft colour scheme there. Then Evening Evergreen, I did use it for the centres of the blue flowers. So, but you know, if you don't have it, you could use something else dark. So I used those there. Actually, I might use it again. Can't resist a bit of dark dottage, I have to say, because dark dottage just shows up so amazingly. Oh, that is nice. Oh, I say. Brings it all together, doesn't it? Oh, there we go. There we go. Did use Evening Evergreen. There we go. I just lost my mind. Seeing friends. Oh, I see. When you had the yeah, when you had COVID. Yeah, it's tough. Thank you, Bonnie. Oh, it's so nice to see you, Bonnie. Missed you. Right. Okay, so those were the stamp set. Sorry, the inks. Then I did use a little bit of mint macaron and light Orchid Oasis to put a little bit of colour down. And you know, I'm kind of tempted to go back in again now I've actually got the butterflies there, and of course the ink has dried quite a bit. So I think I just find I go into colouring with the alcohol pens a little bit too fast, and I don't allow time for the ink to dry. So it does has in the past distorted the image a bit, and I don't like that. So I've just got to be patient, and I either wait for the colour to dry properly or do this technique where I do an undercoat, as it were. Ooh, I think I need a new mint macaron. That is definitely running out. What if that was one of the colours my son took off me? Anyway, there we go. So that's that one. Right, so stamp sets, Botanical Layers, Perched in a Tree, True Beauty. Use that flower, and we did use that a bit, and we definitely used that. And of course the gorgeous butterfly Brilliance, just use one of those small butterflies. And right at the end did use Wildflower Path, use that flower and that flower there. Okay, so there we go. Happy Friday stamping to you all. So, Glenna, I know you're not here right now, but don't swoon when you watch it on replay. Oh, what was someone saying about a refill? Not the blender pens though. Yeah, all the ink pads can be refilled. We've got bottles of ink for all the colours that we do. So that's the ink colours from 2021. And then I have the 2022 ones. And yeah, so it's worth, if you are purchasing the ink pad, if you could afford it at the time, it's worth buying the reinkers. Yes, the Stampin' Right markers, I've heard you can refill these. I think just very gently pull that out, and you can drop some colour down in there. So, yep. Before I get all messy. Ooh, just put a bit more mint macaron in there. So I'm mixing different types of ink here, but as my alcohol pen was running out. Why not, eh? Right, there we go. Oh, there's this one down here is a bit naked. So the benefit of using the alcohol pens is that because it's alcohol, it evaporates, the liquid evaporates very quickly. So, oh. Yes, I wouldn't, no, do not try and refill these. These are alcohol. So I'm just going to try and get rid of that blob there. That is one of the benefits of using this white, the colour lifter. If you've made a mistake, you can kind of hide it a bit using this. Trying to push that ink down and back inside. Sorry, I will look up in a second. I know I've had a question about storage. Hold on. I will look up in a sec. Squeaky squeak. Just trying to fix my boo-boos. She fixes my boo-boos. Anyone know what film that comes from? A very cute film. Actually, there's a new one out. Went to the cinema the other day to see Thor, Love and Thunder. Right. Right, question. Love to see how you organise your stamps and dies. Oh, Shaz, my stamps are on a shelf and my dies are in a basket. That's it. That is basically it. So my dies are in a basket on a Raskog cart. So I can pull them towards me. Can you hear the wheels? And yeah, my stamps are basically on a shelf behind me that I keep in alphabetical order. But what I tend to do is keep the annual catalogue stamps in one section. So once that top shelf gets full, then I start. They have to stay in alphabetical order. That's my thing. So at the moment I've got A to P, Q, R, and then S, T, U, V, W are on the bottom shelf, and then I have a separate section for any in the mini catalogue. I try and keep everything in the minis separate so that I can recognise, particularly if I've got new stamps, I've got new product to use, and yeah, it helps keep my brain in order so that I just know that those, you know, whenever I'm using them, I can say to people those are in the mini because I got them from a separate section. So, because, you know, us demonstrators, we have to hold a lot of information in our heads to pass on to our customers. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Hi, Miss Phoebe. My goodness, loads of you coming in tonight. Lovely to see you. Has anyone used SU Ringers to dye white ribbon? Yes. You didn't get good results. Yeah, I mean, the reinkers are very strong. I know that I've used ribbon and just like held it against an ink pad. And so what you can do is you open your ink pad. I don't know what, let me cut a piece of ribbon and I'll show you. I mean, obviously it works best on light ribbon, but I thought you could just do that. Ooh. There we go. Oh, dropping stamps. Oh, no. Okay. There we go. There we go. That's evening evergreen done. I mean, it's a bit inky, so leave it overnight. There we go. That was white a few seconds ago. It's now evening evergreen. No, sometimes people have secret ways of doing things I never would have thought of doing. Hi, Jane. Oh, I'm glad you made it too. Hi, Ruthie. You're welcome, Sharon B. Yeah, I mean, were you trying to sort of like spritz it on or something? I don't know. I mean, some people I think try and do that. Oh, that's inky. It'd be interesting to see how long that takes to dry. I'll check that out tomorrow. Look at my hands. Yeah. Okay, so just a reminder about Tuesday's class. I'm sorry if I've confused people about it. It's basically my customer appreciation Zoom. So if you have spent £50 with me in May and June, so in combination or in just one go, it doesn't matter, but basically £50 in total. It's a free Zoom event on Tuesday. Those of you who've watched Miranda will understand that quote. But if you have taken a class with me in May and June, so you've already paid me £20, the cost of that class will be £10. Okay. Now we are focusing on 2 stamp sets, Blessings of Home and Wildlife Wonder. However, if you do not have these stamps, but you would still like to attend and you're intending on maybe getting them, or if you have something similar. So when I say similar, I'm talking about a stamp set that has like a clump of flowers like this that are designed to colour in. All right. They've got to be colour-inable. And a stamp set that's got animals that can be, I don't know what the word is really. So my plan, I haven't designed the cards for this one yet, but my plan is to do some sort of like concertina fold where you can sort of arrange it in like a landscape, you know, fun fold. That's I've got a little idea for that one. So anyway, if you would like to come to those classes, it's on Tuesday, 7 p.m. my time. Now, if you are my customer and you spent £50 and you can't attend that day, do not panic, because I will create an infographic with all the details of how to make the cards and with pictures, and I will email them out as well afterwards. Okay, so don't worry if you can't attend. So, but it would be lovely to see you there if you can. Right, I dab my ink pad on glass, spritz with water and pick up the ribbon, move them that way. There we go, that's a good idea. Yeah, that is, yeah. Alcohol ink colours the ribbon instantly and dries quicker. It does indeed, yes. So that's the other option. You can get your alcohol pens and you can directly colour in, which I may do that now because I've made that lovely one sheet wonder and I need coordinating ribbon, don't I? So, you know, I will demonstrate because, you know, I'm sure you guys want to know how to do this. Ooh. There we go. Concentration. There we go. So if you've just joined, I've stamped a one sheet wonder. There it is. And at some point I'll make cards and I'll use up my ribbons that I've coloured in tonight. So there we go. Right, lovely, lovely, lovely to see you all. Have a great weekend, and hopefully see you back here on Monday. You could record the Zoom. Yes, to be honest, I won't be explaining too much on the Zoom. It's more just giving out instructions. So I may do, if I do something quite technical, I'll record that bit of the Zoom, Vicky. Yeah. Thank you to those who commented. I used alphabet dies from Spellbinders, trying to match retired, fresh fig, tranquil tide, and in a rush. Too much down. Ah, okay. I think I understand that. Lovely. Inky fingers, happy heart, indeed. Right, so I'm going to say goodbye to y'all now. Thank you so much for joining. It's always great to have your company. Oh, sorry, I just did something then I didn't mean to do. Okay, there we go. If there's no more questions, I'm going to love you guys and leave you. And yeah, hopefully see you guys Monday. So, oh, you're very welcome, Safina. Very welcome. Yeah, and to you, Bonnie. Yeah, really lovely to see you. And big love and big hugs to those of you who are struggling. I know there's massive ongoing health issues with some of you. Yeah. So lots of love. Okay. God bless. Good night.